Alright, well, we got our ultra rare premium card. Kinda sucks that we're gonna have to part ways with this one, cause, ooh boy, would it be pretty good for my own set. But, sadly, we do have a job to do. We do have a job to do. And that is to get this ultra rare card to Mr. Codings. Cody Hackins. Cody. What you doing, Cody? Yo, what up? We got this ultra rare premium card for ya. See this card? Yeah! So, wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Whoa, I didn't see me so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? Hold on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. Nah, I think we're fine. Instead, we do, like, you are definitely gonna need those the most, since you're such a big fan of Steel Samurai. However, what we need is information. That is what we need. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Fucking idiot. Gave URP card to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Alright, well, I guess it is time for us to talk. About the Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. Grandpa. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. Alright. It is time to get Phoenix, it is time to get Nick into the love for Steel Samurai 2. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Well, Cody surely isn't old enough to talk about stuff like acting and such, about the people behind the characters, his kind nature, yeah, about his fighting skills, yo. He's so cool when he's wielding the samurai spear, don't you think, Cody? Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wham! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? Hey. They're not stupid. Phoenix, Nick, Grandpa. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wham! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. Oh, well, that's nice, Cody. My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took this with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Oh, sweet. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Oh, what a life indeed. The life of a spirit medium. That's... Contains photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Don't know how useful this is gonna be to us, but I'm sure that we can get some use out of it at some point. Don't know how, but we shall see. Alright. Well, can you tell us about what happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. Indeed. Cody Hackens, you would help us greatly in bringing justice! It's kind of like bringing judgment, except justice is a lot juicier. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Alright, well, what did you see? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back, so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I wasn't there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy! He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think I can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is... Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. You do have a point. It won't help us if he actually says that he saw the Steel Samurai do it. And the only one who doesn't have an alibi is Will Powers. Let's not call him then. I think that will be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! Oh, Gumshoe. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection, starting now. Oh no. No, Gumshoe. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Oh god. That didn't go so well. Yeah, basically now he's definitely gonna be a witness in the trial. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in our court. What are we gonna do here? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. So... I guess you don't know as of now, sadly. Whoa! Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Well... With the information that we have gathered till now, we still don't really have a case yet. However, not only do I want to believe in Will Powers, but I also have some doubts about him being the murderer. there are some stuff that I'm curious about, like, for example, the sleeping pills that just so happen to be in the employee area. And not only that, but if the director and the producer were actually stuck in Studio 2 because of the monkey head, and they have an alibi because of that, then why the need to tell everyone like Oldbag and Will Powers to keep things quiet about them? So, with all that being said, I'm gonna keep believing in Will Powers till the very end. And you should too, Nick. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. Alright, Will. Brace yourself. Cause a storm is coming and it's gonna be a wild one.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
why do you look so unhappy?
Oh, nothing. Wait, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked. You're right. Our last shot is definitely gonna be during the trial. It is there where we might be able to find something to prove Will's innocence. And we're gonna try our best.
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that, or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The defense's detective assistant is ready, Your Honor. I hope you're ready, Edgeworth, because today you're gonna have a bit more luck than yesterday, that is for sure. Though, don't count on that one, because we're still gonna put on a tough fight, no matter what. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Can't we have the producer? I mean, she is the most important person at Global Studios. Why do we instead have to go with Hifumi 2.0? Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I am the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle.
Another day in the life of a prosecutor. The people that I have to work with, I swear.
Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
Were you with Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Alright, let's begin with our first testimony.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it was. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Okay, very clear, very clear. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's see what you're made out of, Mr. Salmonella. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning.
Were you?
Hold it!
Is that when you always come in to work?
Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry.
Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face.
FWIW? The fuck is that? Tell us more about that.
During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through.
In the employee area?
That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
Well, she certainly has the lungs for it. No. Well, clearly she trained her lungs for quite a while because of her shouting all the damn time. Anyone else?
Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Alright, that's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roughs.
Roughs?
Roughs?
Running on the floor... starving? Sure, let's go with that, I guess.
I heard that everyone else had lunch in the employee area.
What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it. In the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
So, in the end, they didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
Well, if you are questioning this, Mia, then there is definitely something to this, but I'm not quite sure. It definitely seems vague. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak, at least. So you had something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation.
I see.
Is that all?
I was sure I was onto something here. There. So you're saying that it's contradictory? I mean, I do have to wonder, what is contradictory over here? Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manello.
What do you mean? I mean, I already told you that I ate my chocolate.
When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Oh, good catch. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. So, Salmonella, you're saying that you didn't eat at all, except chocolate? I don't know about that one. Can you explain the 2 plates that we have found in the studio too? Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I left it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Now, luckily for me, it is one type of image that I am definitely going to be able to erase after this trial, because I'm so good at that sort of stuff. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. So, now we learned that he took a break in that meeting. I'll press on that one a bit more. Okay.
We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
Are you sure about that one? Hold it! He didn't take a single break?
Well... Yeah, not a one. Sweats.
My, Mr. Salmonella. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Yeah, let's press him a little bit harder about this one. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Oops, Raffle. Well. Mr. Manella, what's this about? Well, Mr. Manella, you can ruffle all you want. But in this courtroom, everything that the witness says needs to be 100% correct. It may be a small detail, but trust me, criminals have been caught that way. And you don't want to be accused of being a criminal, now do you, Mr. Manila?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. I think this is it, folks. I think the march of the prosecutor is gonna begin. I can already hear it. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. The break!
Yeah, FWIW. We took a break.
Ruffle. Yeah, I still have no idea what the FWIW means. For your... Nah, not your. For... Well...
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 14 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. No. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would be even enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Alright. Let's begin.
Yeah, FWIW. We took a break.
Ruffle. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. He's saying that the break started at 2:30, but it is the time of death nonetheless. Coincidence? I think not! So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. Oh. He is looking at us. He is prepared. He is like a giant Red Bull that is prepared to strike.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15. It's only 14 in base 12.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on the trailer table.
Ah, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. And on the contrary, it wouldn't be enough for someone like him.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1?
No. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Oh. Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in this trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from this trailer went to Studio 1? I say that we go for it, Nick. We're gonna claim it, and we're gonna claim it loud. Although, if I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Yeah, that is a good point. If we're gonna deny it right now instead of saying it, like, if we're gonna mention this later than right now, then it might be too late. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? The court record? Edgeworth, are you trying to break the fourth wall here? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked, right? Mr. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa! You're right. Whoa! That's totally whack, yo! Ruffle. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. And I'm afraid you'll lose this round. Uh-oh. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Well, I guess it is time to celebrate the comeback of Edgeworth and his douchebaggery. Ducky, you agree with me that Edgeworth is a big asshole, right? Well, I'm glad that you acknowledge that too, then. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Uh-oh. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai secured the victim. Uh-oh! Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19, 11:04 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your trial's examination. Oh? And what do you think it is? The
people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1.
Well, that surely doesn't help.
I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Alright then. Let's continue. October 19, 11:15 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Oh yeah? Well, look who's talking, Mr. Evil Pants. With the way you are, I'm sure you're gonna make that kid scared in no time. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Hey, there you go. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Man, you are having a difficult time getting names even from kids. Quite the fearsome prosecutor you are, edgy boy.
Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. And Cody Hickers. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He is right, Edgeworth. Anything worse than this and you might cause unnecessary trauma with your cruel douchebaggery. Bite me, you bonehead. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost? Shut it.
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.